Karen the Warp Spinster. Welcome back, or welcome to my channel where we cut and sew and see what happens. This is going to really be one of those see what happens days. It is time to work on Hildegarde, who is a female Tove, and I don't know what it's going to look, what she is going to look like in the end, but I'm seeing kind of ruffles. Now, I am not a ruffles kind of person. I was not a girly girl, and I just look ridiculous in ruffles. I admire women who get put together and they can wear all these wonderful clothes, and it's wonderful. I'm not. So I think maybe we'll make Hildegarde that way because, you know, Hildegarde has a tough life. So we're going to give her some ruffles and some ruffles and flourishes. We'll call it ruffles and flourishes. Now I'm going to start out with, actually I'm going to start out doing kind of a wavy thing in the center so that she's got kind of a, I don't know, what shall we put in the center? Should we do the pink? I don't want to be too stereotypical here. Maybe we'll do some blue in there. We'll do a little blue. And then I think she'll have a ruffle on the top, which is actually probably going to be her hair. Maybe she's a grandma because she has white hair. I'm in for that. Well, we'll let Hildegarde speak to us. So to begin with, I'm just going to do a gentle curve through the middle here, and I have to find my rotary cutter. Yes, I came prepared today. I have been dilly-dallying, shilly-shallying, just, you know, doing everything but this video today, so it's time to get this party started. All right, it's just a gentle curve, and do I want to use this blue because it is such a wonderful curve on its own? All right, well, I'll explain to you how I'm going to do this, just as kind of a review. I may go find a different blue. So then I will stitch this curve, and I will put a link to the video in the discussion below for how I do curves. And then I will come back and do something with this. It may end up not following that exactly. I may kind of shift it. Now, bear in mind that she's going to have a little curve up here, so only part of it is going to show anyway, so it might end up something like that. So I will do that and come back and we'll have a start on Hildegarde. I pulled my usual trick of turning the camera off instead of on and vice versa. So here we are. I sewed this in. I like the little swoop there. She's looking very stylish. And I was thinking about kind of a bouffant kind of hairdo, which creates some construction problems here. So I think I have a solution for that. At the moment, we're just going to cut a shape here. Maybe put a little flourish in it here, and then down this way. Have I mentioned that I have no idea how this is going to look in the end? That's going to be, don't want this to be too acute here, because frankly I rather sew gentler curves. All right, so maybe it is a little more of a beehive bouffant kind of hairdo. That's all right. She is stylish after all. Okay, so now I need a background piece to go around here. What do I want to do here? We can worry about that after we put the background piece around her. And of course we'll have to do some embellishing, but I want to get her basic shape down here. I have something else in mind for her hair, but we'll see. And I think I will make the background at the top here yellow. No, I think I want it to be green. It'll be a little higher contrast with the white here. So, look at all this luscious green I got, so I'd have enough to do this quilt. So, first of all, I'm going to cut off a piece, and then I am going to, this will be interesting, do a curve like this around all of this, and we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to do it just as I normally do curves, and fingers crossed. So I will cut a piece of green here, follow this curve, and we'll see what happens. Could be a mess. As you know, we don't know. All right, now, I know this looks kind of odd. Sorry, Hildy. I have cut plenty of green up here for the background because she may be wanting to wear a feather in her hair, or a, I don't know, a branch of nice berries or something. Maybe she's carrying little treats for the little ones. So I've cut around this, and now I will do my best to sew it. It will be fine. It's just a curve. All right, this is my thought for her bouffant kind of hairstyle. And she's going to need an eye somewhere. Of course, the color I haven't used yet is pink, and I don't want to give her a pink eye. Although, maybe that's normal for Tove. I don't know. Let's think about, and these will, of course, be have some stuffing under them, so they will stand out a little bit. And we will put some kind of something under there. And, well, that can be pink, can't it? Yes, that would be good. And maybe she'll have a little pink skirt here. I'm thinking, you know, Toves are not marsupials. I have determined that. They have chatted with me, and they're not marsupials, but they do have a skirt-like kind of thing under which the little baby Toves can walk, just for safety's sake. So I think we need to do a little skirt kind of thing for her. I am flying by the seat of my pants. I am pantsing it. I don't think Toves can wear pants, so we're gonna have to go with the skirt. I think that can be pink. We'll do a pink kind of feather or something for her. And then an eye, I don't know, we might just do blue again. Anyway, so let me find some pink, and how do we want to do this skirt? It's going to be taller here, and it's going to have a bit of a curve to it, not too much. And that will ride underneath, and then the skirt at the bottom, I don't know, maybe it'll be ruffled, maybe it won't. Decisions. I shouldn't have lollygagged quite so long this morning. I can hear you, I won't say yelling, I can hear you sending your voices across to me for what we want to do. Oh, you know, we've got that fun polka dot pink. So here are our pink choices. I can do this, but in that case then I would want it to go this way, because if we do it horizontally, then it's going to look funky on those curves. So if we do this, it will be with the stripes going vertically. We also have a plain pink as an option. Yellow threads are optional. So that's a possibility. And then we have the polka dots. I love the polka dots, but I'm afraid they might be just a bit much here. Of course, her skirt is probably not going to be that long. I don't know. I think that's a little much. So it's either the plain pink or the pink stripe. I'm kind of leaning toward the pink stripe. I didn't think I was going to, but I think I am. So I will just do the same curvy thing along here, and we'll keep moving on our Miss Hildegard. I am really embarrassed. What if this is the front of Hildy? So I could put a circle here for the eye, and this is going to be the bottom of the skirt. The ground down here will be yellow, and I don't know, I think that's going to be pink up there, isn't it? But it will probably be a plain pink. And I can, I think, build it into here, and then her hair will be covering over that maybe. If this is the front of her, then it needs to go that way. So we're going to have to settle that little issue before we go any further. I want to put the ground here first, and then cut out a blue for the eye. And then I think I will put these together because I want to see it as poofy. I want the poofy. But we've got to have an eye wherever it ends up going. We just have to settle which direction she's going. All right, I found a scrap of this in the wastebasket and pulled it out just to try a feather in her hair or whatever it is. And I mean, Hildy's going this way. She is a Mama Tove or a Grandma Tove on the move. This is going to curl more in the end, but yes, she's going that direction. So she might in fact have a little blue circle at the end here, but her eye is going to have to be something different. Yellow eye's not good either. I mean, may have to be a blue eye. Although I don't know what is common in Toves. We'll see where we go from here. This is really pantsing. This is pantsing at its finest, I guess. Here is Hildy in her birthday suit, and I have done a couple of the circles for her bouffant, not all of them, so I will just tuck that one in there. I'm not quite sure yet how I want those arranged, if she needs to be really moving forward or if she's moving so fast it sweeps her hair back. Not sure about that yet. And then this will be the little feather or sprig of berry branch or something that will tuck under there. And I think I'll probably end up doing some French knots or something along there as the berry, and that may get a little skinnier, maybe. And then we have to have that there. You know, that could be her eye. Eyes in the back of her head to keep track of those little toves. And then I thought she needed a little more accent down here, so I'm thinking maybe some little blue, like roller skates. She has to take off after those little tovies. So this is quite different than I had envisioned it, but I think it'll be all right. There may be some more embellishment that needs to go on. I thought about doing an eye here so that she's got an eye in the front and the back of her head, but it just didn't fit in there. And it may be, you know, this comes down a little further. I don't know. We could have made our lives a whole lot easier on this curve here, can we? If we had just waited. Well, story of my life. Okay. So interesting. I will, if I get a chance to do some applique on those to get them in place. I did leave it sort of so she's heading out. These look like wheels. Maybe she is wearing skates of some sort. Maybe they have that built in. We have all kinds of stories we can tell about Hildegard. She looks like she's kind of a force to be reckoned with, though. And I like that about her. I was almost thinking that needs more of something. Let me see if I can pull out, if I can find them now. I have these two sort of mock-ups that I had. I don't know, I just kind of think that's a little much. Maybe it needs to be under here more. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like this needs more, but I don't know what it is. That's too much. All right. So let me know what you think, what your suggestions are. I'm going to leave her this way for a while I ponder things, and would love to hear your opinion on it. Maybe she needs to have a little something there. I don't know if do I want it to be white though? Is that the smaller one? Yes. I don't know. Looks all right until I look through the camera, and then it doesn't look so good. These need to be spread out a little more, I think. I don't know. I will have to do some arranging on those before I'm happy with them, I think. But I like having the kind of bouffant effect more than just, well, I don't know. What do y'all think? Let me know. And we'll work on her a little more sometime. I don't know if it'll be next week, but she requires a little more thought and consideration. So let me know what you all think. I do have one update, I guess, for you, which I will share with you. I am making some progress, quite a bit of progress actually, on glyphs. I have finished quilting everything except the background, which are just some spots of white. And I've done a little bit of background. It's just kind of a matchstick quilting, but I'm not using a ruler. Just making it reasonably straight. I mean, these are glyphs. There aren't many truly straight lines in it anyway. So it's kind of fun to do it that way. There's a lot of texture in it, and obviously I have lots of thread wrangling to do, but I'm liking it. This is, again, I think I pointed it out this week, or last week, that this is my favorite pattern to be doing with ruler work. And I've done some, I don't know what you call those, loop-de-loopy things. And I guess the only, well, these are kind of straight, I guess, across the red pieces. And, oh, all right, there are a lot of straight lines here. What do I say? And the lines on the fence, as I call it, are pretty straight. It's been fun to do. I would like to do some practicing on different kinds of patterns I might put on here, but I would like to get this finished. I also have started doing, well, I've done the templates for, and it comes out here. I had folks, some of you were probably kind enough to give me your vote on which of two designs you wanted me to do next. And the preponderance was on, and it comes out here, which is kind of the one I was wanting to do. The other one I've been planning to do for a long time now, and I somehow just never get to it. Maybe it's the fall and the colors of, and it comes out here. So I did do the templates, and I have cut out the larger pieces. The smallest pieces I kept in kind of a group so that I didn't lose track of them before I get the fabric ready to go. And I probably won't pick up the fabric until next week, so I've got a little time yet. In the meantime, I want to finish this up. I think just a day or two will take care of it, assuming I don't get distracted, that's a laugh, by anything else. If I do more dilly-dallying and shilly-shallying, it may not get done, but it will be soon, and then I'll wrangle the threads, and I'll probably face this one. I'm hoping that I'll have it finished in time to submit to the QuiltCon show this year, but I've got time to do it. We'll see. Depends on how life goes. And that, I guess, is what I have to update. I did show you, I think, that I'd finished piecing the project for Sheila's class. So I guess that's about it for updates. I've been working. I really, really have. That will be it for this week. Hildy and I thank you for joining us, as always. Please remember to like and subscribe. Next week, don't know, maybe more Hildy, maybe some baby Toves, maybe something else in the garden. We shall see. I hope to see you then in any case, and in the meantime, be well, be safe, be happy, be quilting. Peace out.